I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me.
When the trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog's live-action movie adaptation finally came out, it's safe to say that there were mixed reactions. A lot of people had positive comments such as the strong casting choice for Eggman, though the constant negativity surrounding the movie seemed to outweigh everything else. Despite some fans looking forward to Sonic's big screen adventure and others saying the movie is pure trash, there is one thing that's consistent between the two groups. One idea that both sides have generally agreed on, and that's the horrific design of the iconic blue hedgehog. When a character is mostly known for only being animated in video games or cartoons, it can be pretty difficult to make the jump into reality. What exactly should you keep in order to maintain the character's style? But more importantly, what do you take away or change that makes it believable to see the character in the real world? It's not easy, and the team behind the Sonic movie learned that with all the backlash for the Hedgehog's awful design. There were a bunch of little things that made it seem like the movie crew wasn't being faithful to all of Sonic's past appearances, like the eyes not being connected, or for some reason, him having perfectly normal human teeth. This is disturbing. Everyone online clearly expressed their thoughts and how this didn't look like the Sonic we all knew, and fans made recreations from the trailer to show what a good real-life Sonic would look like. But you read the title of this video, so how does the internet's complaints translate into an official fixing of the character design? Well, movie director Jeff Fowler posted a tweet revealing something that I doubt anyone saw coming. Thank you for your support and the criticism. The message is loud and clear. You aren't happy with the design and you want changes. It's going to happen. Everyone at Paramount and Sega are fully committed to making this character the best he can be. Whoa, okay. Before we get into what this really means, let's talk about one of the biggest questions on people's minds. Is a redesign even possible this far in production? Well, what we know is that filming took place from July to October of last year, and since then it's been in the post-production phase. There's a lot that needs to be done in order to finalize this movie, but based on the fact that the marketing campaign started along with the first trailer, it's safe to say that the movie is very far in production. I can't say exactly how much of Sonic himself is animated, but I'd guess they have a decent amount done if they have enough to start putting out trailers. So, is it possible to change Sonic before the movie's official release in November of this year? Honestly, it depends on the team's current progress and just how much they're willing to change. If we're talking a full redesign from head to toe, not only would that cost way more money, but it would take up much more time. The team only has a few more months to make whatever design changes they want, but I'd assume they're going with a few minor stuff as opposed to making Sonic's entire body different. Jeff isn't specific about what the changes will be or how many will happen, so it's kinda hard to say. It's almost definitely possible to modify small parts about Sonic, but if they really wanted an entire redesign, they'd probably have to delay the movie. So for right now, let's assume that this is possible, and by the time we see the blue hedgehog on the big screen, he looks more faithful to his games. I'd have a ton of respect for everyone involved in making this happen, just because it's so easy for Paramount to ignore the criticism. They could just stick with what they planned all this time and let the money roll into the box office because of the highly recognizable property, but instead it looks like they're going out of their way to make things better. Of course, the way Sonic looked wasn't the only complaint with the trailer, but it was easily the biggest one, and even trying to fix it goes a long way in satisfying fans. This November, Sonic the Hedgehog arrives to theaters in a special live-action adventure. Will he look relatively similar to the one we've seen from the trailer? Or will Paramount and Sega manage to get things right and make a much more faithfully adapted character? There's definitely a bright light shining at the end of the tunnel that would satisfy both old and new Sonic fans. If a delay has to happen in order to make this movie as good as it can be with some changes, then I'd be completely fine with that. Yeah, we'd get some nice memes from the horrible design, but hey, it'd also be really cool to actually have a good movie based on a video game. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.